So, before we go in there... I think so. I wanted to thank you. I just need to be a... So let me take the lead in there.
Lady Serana's back. Open the gate. Lord Hark's great. How dare you trespass here?
Wait, Serana? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes.
My lord, everyone! Serana has returned!
I can't believe it.
My long-lost daughter returns at last. I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Of course, I'm delighted to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud? Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our hall?
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For a safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name? I am Harkon, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter will have told you what we are. Not just vampires. We are among the oldest and most powerful vampires in Skyrim. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most. I was about to suggest that very thing. Yes, you most certainly deserve a reward. There is but one gift I can give that is equal in value to the Elder Scroll and my daughter. I offer you my blood. Take it and you will walk as a lion among sheep. Men will tremble at your approach and you will never fear death again. You contracted a disease, perhaps, but you are no true vampire. Accept my gift and I promise that you will learn the difference. Refuse me and I will banish you from this castle. I will spare your life this once, but after that, you are prey. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! That I offer. Now, make your choice. Be still. Awake at last. Good. The power is growing within you, and now you must learn to wield it. A shrine to Molag Bal. Our power is a blessing from him. It is he who first bestowed in an age, and yet as my... life neared an end, I faced a seemingly invincible enemy. My own mortality. Awake at last. Good. The power is growing within you. A shrine. Our power is a blessing from him. It is he who first bestowed the gift of the ancient blood upon me. Awake at last. Good. The power is growing within you, and now you must learn to wield it. A shrine to Molag Bal, the mighty Daedra prince who is father to all our kind. Our power is a blessing from him. It is he who first bestowed the gift of the ancient blood upon me. In an age long forgotten to history, I ruled as a mighty king. My domain was vast, my riches endless, and my power infinite. And yet, as my mortal life neared an end, I faced a seemingly invincible enemy. My own mortality. I pledged myself to Molag Bal, and in his name I sacrificed 1,000 innocents. In reward, he gave everlasting life to myself, my wife, and my daughter, and so I have defeated mortality itself. My blood is potent. After I assure you, no harm was done. With my guidance, you will become a deadly instrument, striking terror into the hearts of mortals wherever you tread. Now listen to my words and do as I instruct. The true power of the ancient blood is found in the form of the Vampire Lord. Assume the mantle of the Vampire Lord, and we will continue. In this form, you can drain the life from your foes with your right hand. With your left hand, you can wield the power of blood magic to raise the dead. You can also call upon the powers of night to turn into a swarm of bats and appear some distance. Should you run out of magicka, you can descend to the ground and fight as the beasts do. Do so now, and we will continue. Good. You are weaker while on the ground, because you cannot access the blood magic. However, the night powers are still yours to command, and your claws are still formidable weapons. Over time, your powers will grow in strength, and you will find new ways to use your gifts. There is much to learn, but if you master the powers of the Vampire Lord, few enemies will be able to stand against you. There is one last thing you must know. Slaying mortal men with your life drain grants you new night powers and blood magic. I keep a stable of thralls in the castle should you need to feed like the baser vampires to stave off the sun. That is all I have to teach you. If you wish to be reminded of these lessons, you need only ask. I have a task that will test your new powers. But first, do you have any questions? As a vampire, you will gain new powers, but also a weakness to sunlight. With each passing day that you do not feed, that weakness will become more deadly, but your powers will also become stronger. Feed upon those who are sleeping, and your vulnerability to sunlight will diminish along with your powers. Good. Go and speak to Garen Marethi. Tell him it is time. He will understand.
I hope you find life in the castle to be to your liking.
If you need anything, say the word. Can you feel it? And I'm not half the vampire Lord Hart. Always good to have a backup plan, in case the claws and teeth aren't enough. Aye. Gonna get cold.
I am above the petty squabbles here. Lord Harkon. Now what is our Lord's wit? Well, well. You've heard of the Bloodstone Chalice? No. Don't. The chalice. He has neglected using it for... Follow me. Lord Harkon has never cared to use the chalice.
Life here
relying
has
on his
many
more
advantages,
inadequate powers
don't you
until
agree?
now. This is an intriguing change. Until now. Excuse us. I need to fetch the Bloodstone Chalice. The chalice? What?
Well then, best of luck to you.
Then Galmo and Orthiolf are Harkon's primary advisors. I'm sure they're quite surprised to learn that you're taking the chalice. And here we are. Now, this chalice needs to be filled directly from the bloodspring that is the source of Redwater Den. But that's not enough. Once that's done, the blood of a powerful vampire needs to be added to it. Keep in mind that Redwater Den has fallen into, well, let's just say less reputable members of society now dwell there. It's your choice whether to attempt to deal with them or force your way through. Hurry back. You don't want to keep Lord Harkon waiting.
Yes? Oh, what is it? Yes?
Is someone there? Find who did this. This can't be happening. Huh? What was that? Thought I heard. This is the
Did you really see a dragon? Papa says I'm too friendly with strangers, but you seem alright.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. All right, then.
You're that visitor been poking around. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Did you really see a dragon?
Divine smile on you, friend. Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose, for a Nord village.
New around Riften? Huh?
If you're ever in the market...
Please, I need
argue
but a
with
septum.
me
A septum is
tomorrow
all
at
I
one of the
ask.
stands.
Welcome to Riften, home of the Thieves Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just lies.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you good friends.
Oh! Why are they hurting each other?
Kill one person and you can solve so many problems. I wonder at the possibility.
Someone has killed Grillin!
Grillin is dead! Aventus did it!
Hooray! Grillin the Kind is dead at last! We're saved! Yay!
Aventus really did it! He got the Dark Brotherhood to kill old Grillin.
Hurrah! Hurrah!
Your skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something?
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time. Double the
Please. Please, I need but a septum. A septum is all I ask. Is that so?
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all. I can take a hint, lass. You want to make some
Yes?
money? Come find me.
You gonna buy some? I'll teach you how to use it effectively and keep you quick on your feet. Come back when you're ready to spend more gold.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
What are you doing that for?
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble? Don't say something, you'll... Last thing the Blackbriars needed. The Blackbriar... Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for him. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. Don't make me... Just stay out of the... Stay out of the Blackbriars bit. I'm through with you. Get out of my way. You aren't worth my time. Piss off. You... Stay out of the Blackbriars business and you'll live longer. You aren't worth my time. Piss off.
It is the power of old, the voice of the Dragonborn.
Who's?
Hell! Someone's being attacked by order of the Jarl. Stop right there. Of course. Good day.
Who's?
She summons the Thu. Take my advice. Don't listen to that copper's face. Down with the ragged flagon.
Who's?
More like it from what I've heard.
Who's?
By sure. Is that... I need to ask you to stop. That shouting is making people nervous. Can't say I've heard of any laws against whatever that is you're doing. I've got my eye on you.
Who's?
It is the power of the voice of the Dragonborn. City's quiet enough now. What do you need? The Thieves Guild you... Let me guess. Someone stole your... The Imperials think we need their laws.
Who's?
Talos...
What
did you
Who's?
I need to ask you to stop. can't say I've heard of any laws against. I've got my eye on you.
Ingredients, I have them all.
Fus!
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed them, you said you'd...
Fus!
How was I told to Next time, keep your plans quiet.
Fust!
Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Fust!
Look, last one. Pay up or else. All I care about is the...
I need to ask you to stop. That... shouting is... Can't say I've heard of any laws against it. Good. Glad we straightened that. The Imperials think us all lawless beasts.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for... Yeah? Well, I got... Last thing the Blackbriars need is some... The Blackbriars... Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Then we're speaking the same language. Good. So what do you want to know? The only thing I heard... He used to live here in Riften at the orphanage. You kidding? I used to... If you want to get in on that action, fine. What? She's also... Just remember, if she tells you to... Be seeing you around.
I had another...
Don't like those eyes you got. Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, steady.
Fus!
Kill him! This should be good. It's no secret they aren't heard about you and your honeyed words.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food.
Horses. All day long.
And you refuse to help the
Do you have any
Stormcloaks.
idea how dumb horses are?
Fus!
God, another fight!
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Of course. All right then. I've got a lot of respect for the Restoration School. Skyrim could use a lot more healers.
You. You a dark elf lover? Get out of our city. Don't like it? Don't think I can take you? 100. All right. Fists
I've been looking for
only.
You. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands
Drive
only.
that snow back to the ground.
All right, then.
Come on! 12 septums on the big one.
I've been looking for you.
Fight, fight!
A letter. Not sure. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Here. Good to see you again, friend. Wouldn't surprise me. They've done nothing. Those Thalmor elves too. Maybe I should round up some men and take their Paris. I know the High King invited them here, but he didn't ask me or anyone else first. Their skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something? Get out of my face.
Fus! Roda! Fus! Roda!
Is that the voice?
No one bought any flowers yesterday.
Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
I don't know what to do.
You've come to the wrong city then. Windhelm, some of the... And it isn't just... In fact, just about anyone who... Nothing new. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning.
I need to ask you to stop. That... shouting is... Can't say I've heard of any laws against... I've got my eye on you.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
No lollygagging. Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword.
Farm work is hard work. It's good to relax when I can, but I still have to listen to my brothers harping about injustices.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. Grow on, you old crone. You'll get what you deserve. The Dark Brotherhood will see to that. Die, Growon, die! Finally! It worked! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body. It took so long. The headmistress... So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill all the kind! You did? Really? This is the best news I've ever gotten! I mean, I knew the Dark Brotherhood was good, just not that good. You killed the old hag before I even asked! Oh, and please, take this as payment. It's an old family heirloom, supposed to be pretty valuable. It should fetch you a nice price. Thank you again.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Every night. All right, then. We ought to dig a big hole. Throw all them dark elves and Argonians in it.
Fus! 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 Fus!
Hold it there. Keep your distance.
Charity.
Another girl served me a drink just a few nights. Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl. We are stretched thin as it is with the war. If you want to help, I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
Always bad when someone has to die.
Another one. Terrible. I heard a scream and came running, but she was already...
Sorry,
like
I thought I saw a fellow running
when
away,
I got
but
here.
didn't get a good look at him.
This is a shame. No. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
Been a murder. Maybe you've seen masts? Just like always. Nobody... Look, you'll need to talk to... If he's willing, then we'll talk.
My job's...
If you've got some time,
don't really
stop by
complain.
my house of curiosity. I promise to...
Fus?
I'd be out there fighting the Imperials right now if it wasn't for my war wound.
Fus?
Nope. Sorry. Nothing. Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
What do you need?
Fus?
Staying safe, I hope.
Fus?
Power of old. Voice of the Dragonborn. The Dunmer get their... The Imperials think us all
Fus?
lawless. I'm proof of their hate.
Algrif won't give us a straight answer.
Fus?
Whoa. Whoa. What's the magic?
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on White
Fus?
If he's not with us, he's a...
I need to ask you to stop. Then, can't say I've heard of any laws against you. I've got my eye on you.
How long?
You think I need to You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace
Of course.
would make a more powerful state.
I need to ask you to stop. Can't say I've heard of any laws against you. I've got my eye on you. I mostly deal with petty thievery and
I
drunken
still say you
brawls.
should take them
Been too
all
long
out
since
like
we've
you
had
did dead King Torrig.
Fus? Fus? Fus?
Away from me!
Fus? 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 Fus?
Oh, damn you!
Fus? 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 Fus?
We'll kill you! I got something for you, but you'll have to come and get it.
Come
Fus?
on, at least
Fus?
Don't hurt me!
Fus?
This should be good.
Going to cry now, huh?
Who's Who's
That'll teach you to break the law in my walk. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and your people. What say you in your defense? Of course. I'll take my leave then.
I'm not sure you belong here, friend. I'm not sure you belong here.
I need to ask you to stop. Can't say I've heard of any laws against... I've got my eye on you. If it's a fight you want, I'm ready.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? Ah, yes. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. A fair point. I'm always looking for able fighters. Seems we're all branded. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks. Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Speak with Galmar. He'll size you up and see where we can best use your talents. Not entirely true, though not entirely false either. Any Nord can learn the way of the voice by studying with the Greybeards. My shouting Torg to the ground. However, it was my sword piercing his heart that killed him. The Empire thinks it holds Valkyrie from us, but the souls of Skyrim spread. We're fighting untold numbers of Nords. Skyrim being... We're fighting because Skyrim needs heroes. I killed Torg to prove our wretched condition. How is the High King supposed to... I challenged him, true. But that was his father before. He was too privileged and too foolish. More interest. Indeed. But the moot has not yet met to name. There hasn't been a true... It's time we had a real High King. One of... My father, the Great Bear of Eastmarch, died during my imprisonment after the Markar. When finally clamoring the throne of Isgomor. The throne of my father. The Imperials have already dug into Whiterun. Damn Tullius. He's pocketed men in the rift. We should take Yarmarch. The Empire's ravenous hunger for Skyrim silver makes them fierce.
We're ready when you
but rest assured, we'll win the Reach and wrest it from their greedy paws.
Helgen, huh? Ulfric told us quite the story. If you made it through all that, you're likely worth something to me. Now, but first, tell me, why does a foreigner want to fight for Skyrim? You mistake me. I'm not saying no, just wondering about your intentions. We're not looking for sellswords. The Stormcloaks need dedicated men and women who are devoted. Fair enough. But are you willing to die for your home? All right. But before I can put you to use, I need to know how much you can take. The kind men you... I'm sending you to Serpentstone Island. It's where men... There's a strange... You kill an ice wraith out there, and I'll have all the proof I need about you. Only the ones I'm not sure about. This will prove your abilities, but more importantly, it will prove your commitment. We'll see about... Here, take this. You need it. Use it on the island. Don't lose. Try not to die.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
I need to ask you to stop. Good. Glad we straightened
knows
that out.
They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Volgraf a stronger message?
The cruel seed. If I make
my
enough
message
money from the farm,
shoving a sword through his
long
gullet.
ship to sail the rivers of Skyrim.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to
I do the
start
cooking
this war
and
in earnest,
don't need
then.
to... Keeping the palace clean and the Lord's fed ain't easy work, but it's on.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the... These are difficult... My men, I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun.
Whatever you've heard, I mind what or who you practice this on.
We got a nickname for anyone who trifles with us guards here in Windhelm. Suicide.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat. They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice, shouted him apart.
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those damn shopkeepers.
If Ulfric needs a favor, he has it. Anyone else better pay well for the service.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
What do you need?
Let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers.
We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of oppression is now nearly done. We'll drive out the empire from this land that we own. With our blood and our steel we'll take back our home. to Ulfric, you are the High King. In your great honor we drink and we sing. We're the children of Skyrim and we fight all our lives.
I need to ask you. Can't say I've heard of any laws again. I've got my eye on you.
I need to ask you to stop. Can't say I've heard of any laws again. I've got my eye on you.
How did you...
Need a ride? I can take you to... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Little snow never stopped me. Don't worry.
What manner of power is that?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Yeah, got this note. Don't know. Creepy fella. Black robe. Couldn't see his face. Paid me a pretty sum to get that into your hands, though. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Yes. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. See you around.
Yes, spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Take care now.
Need something? Take a look. Take a look. I'm all ears.
Need something? What do you need? You lost? Yes? What can I do for you? Oh, did you need something? Yes?
I'll cut right to it. You murdered the old woman in the orphanage. You owe the Dark Brotherhood a kill. I've come to collect. One of these poor sods has a contract out on their life. Which one is it? Any idea? Make your choice. Make your kill, and you get to walk away.
Lord? Oh! Lord? Oh! No! Lord? Hey! Oh!
The anticipation is killing me. Can you figure out who has the contract? Which one will you choose? Well done.
You cut these bindings this minute. Well, it's about damn time. Capturing a woman from her home. Keeping her bound like an animal.
You see?
Ridiculous.
That wasn't
I
so
don't know
hard
who
now,
you are
was
or
it?
what's going on.
Let's
Please
the
release
two
me.
of us just forget
Cut
we've
my
met.
bonds. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'll never speak of this to anyone.
On here, but you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Thank you, thank you. I won't tell anyone what happened here. I swear it.
I don't know who you are.
Well, well, aren't we the overachiever? 3 possibilities, 3 victims. Must have been one of them, right? So why take chances? When most would speak, you listen. You think. You understand that the only thing that matters is you following my orders. To kill. Of course. I would like to... In the south... When question... I'll see you at home. Remember, the sanctuary is in the southern pine forest. Just a little road and away. aren't we the overachiever? 3 possibilities, 3 victims. Must have been one of them, right? So why take chances? Well, aren't we the overachiever? 3 possibilities, 3 victims. Must have been one of them, right? So why take chances? When most would speak, you listen. You think. You understand that the only thing that matters is you following my orders. To kill. Of course. And you've repaid your... I would like... In the southwest... When questioned by... I'll see you at home. Ah, at last. I hope you found the place all right. Well, what happens now is you start your new life in the Dark Brotherhood. You're part of the family, after all. A sanctuary. You won't find a safer place in all of Skyrim. So get comfortable. Soon, my dearest. Soon. I'm arranging a job. Soon. Ah, but one last thing. A welcome home present. The armor of the Dark Brotherhood. May it serve you well in all your endeavors. Used to be the Dark... All those... Bottom line, respect your family. Do that. Try not to. But I do realize it's sometimes not. Murder is obviously a very serious crime, and a very high bounty will be put on your head in the hold where the act was committed. You can run, obviously, but you'll still have a price on your head. If a guard attacks, you can attempt to yield by sheathing your weapon. If the guard accepts, you can serve your time in a cell or pay your bounty. We've all gone. But there is another option. Some members of the Thieves' Guild in Riften can get their bounties erased for a price. Something to think about. They used to come from the night, but that was a long time ago. But people don't know that, so they still perform the I was recruited by the Dark Brotherhood. The unholy Today she's... Well, yes. A few months ago I received... The Night Mother's... I don't know where the Keeper has been these past few months, but I recently received another letter. He's bringing the Night Mother here. Soon. I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet. I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet.
Again. To the part where he tries to buy...
Okay. Wait. Here we go. Pretty little girl. Would the sweetie like a sweetie? Oh yes, how about some chocolate? Yes, please, kind sir. My mama and papa and I'm so very hungry. I know a shortcut to the grocery shop, through this alley.
are so wicked.
What about you, Festus? How did that last contract turn out?
Oh, yes, please,
So
old man.
you're the
Regale us
newest
with your
member
tales
of our dwindling, dysfunctional little family. Save that if you're still breathing in a few... and more. Dribbling. But they'll keep you busy. You can turn each one in as it's completed, or wait and turn in the... I'll teach you how to use it effectively, and keep you quick on your feet.
Welcome, my sister. Welcome to our
Good luck.
sanctuary. You have the right choice joining us, I assure you. Me, I've been part of the Dark Brotherhood from the day I first hatched. I am Shadow Scale, you see. Born under the power of Shadow.
Still here? What's the matter? Can't handle what I'm throwing your way? Still
Until
here.
next time,
What's
sister.
the matter? Can't handle what I'm throwing your way?
I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet. I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet. Be sure and introduce yourself to your new family members. They're all very eager to meet you. Idiot. I may not have a lot of rules, but that doesn't give you free rein to do as you please. You want to resume your duties? Go talk to Nazir. Idiot. I may not have a lot of rules, but that doesn't give you free rein to do as you please. You want to resume your duties? Go talk to Nazir.
You disrespected the Brotherhood, and it'll cost you. You want back into the family? Not ready? Well, my arrogant little sibling, until you pay the fine, the Dark Brotherhood holds nothing for you. No contracts, no rewards, no respect. Good. I'll spread the word that you've made reparations. Now let's forget the past and get back to business. So many contracts, so little time. Happy hunting.
I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you. Idiot. I may not have a lot of rules, but that doesn't give you free rein to do as you please. You want to resume your duties? Go talk to us.
What was that? Battle switches across me.
You dead!
I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet. Who's there? Idiot. I may not have a lot of rules, but that doesn't give you free rein to do as you please. You want to resume your duties? Go talk to Nazir.
Again. To the part where he tries to buy you some candy.
You disrespected the Brotherhood, and it'll cost good. I'll spread the word that you've made reparations. Now let's forget the past and get back. Business.
I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet. I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet. I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet. I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet. I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet. Who's there? I may not have a lot of rules, but that doesn't give you free rein to do as you please. I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet.
Again. To the part where he tries to buy you some candy.
Okay, wait. Here we go. Oh, you're such a pretty little girl. Would the sweetie like a sweetie? Oh yes, how about some chocolate? Oh yes, please, kind sir. My mama and papa left me all alone, and I'm so very hungry. I know a shortcut to the candy shop, through this alley. Oh yeah, very good, very good. Mine's dark down here. Oh, but you're so beautiful, such a lovely smile. Your teeth! No!
about you, Festus? How did that last contract turn out?
Oh, yes. Please, old man. Regale us with your tales of wizardry.
Young and stupid. Always mocking the experienced. My contract went very well, I'll have you know. Tried a new spell. Little something I've been working on in my spare time. Came this close to turning that priest inside out. Damned messy.
And what of your latest, Arnbjorn? Something about a Khajiit? Merchant.
So you're the newest member of our dwindling... Ah, going for the mysterious. That may work for your targets, but you'll find I'm... and more, dribbling in. But they'll keep... You can turn each one in as it's completed, or wait. I'll teach you how to use it effectively, and keep you quick on... Well then, your targets are the beggar Narfi, an ex-miller named Enodius Papias, and Beitil. When you've completed all those, we'll see if I might have some more. He's a hapless beggar living in some room. She separated from her husband several months ago. He lives just outside, and he's right. Good luck, and try not to get yourself killed.